Even. Killface. So how are things? Hey, normal. Just ate a stud. Cool, cool. I just ate a muffin. So hot. Yeah, friggin' summer. Summer sucks. Sushi. I do not like sushi. I did try sushi once. Did not like it at all. Hey, Uncle Buck. You had pizza yesterday? Nice, nice. Pizza's good. I had rice yesterday. I got chicken. Kids got pizza. Cool, cool. Hey, Brooke. Go to Walmart to find cheap sandals. I have something to wear while tubing, so I don't have to walk in the creek bed with bare feet. Hey, Buttercup. Yeah, because walking on the creek bed with bare feet would probably be sore. Would probably hurt the feet a little bit. Hurt your little feetsies. Water shoes there. They feel weird in your feet. Get rocks in a field. Just get weathered smooth, but then you just bust ass on moss. I've never been in like a river or anything like that, so I couldn't tell you. I've never like been to a creek. Like I've never like tried walking in a creek. Could sales on water shoes and hiking boots right now. The house I grew up in, we did have a creek behind the house, but it was like a very small creek, and I never like tried to walk in it. Just did a vacation. It was wonderful. In Arizona, there's plenty of creeks. Hey, Kitty Charms. Don't forget to like the stream. Yes, indeed. I have no idea if it actually helped me or not. Did almost bust my ass. I did say hi, Buttercup. Yes. Pretty sure I did. I don't really pay attention to me either. I don't pay attention to me either. So I. Fine, fine. Hi, Buttercup. Hi, Killface. Hi, Vanna. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Normal. That good, Killface? Hi, Uncle Buck. First three are the real ones, and Buck. First and last time you'll ever call me James. Fair, I guess. Hey, Bambi. So anyway, I feel like season 4 of Sailor Moon is probably the weakest season. I have to pick a topic, so I'm going to talk about Sailor Moon. Season 4, I think, has got to be the weakest season. It's, for one thing, it is very Chibi Moon focused, and I do find her tiring. The rest of the team ends up being, doesn't really get a whole lot to do, I find. The episodes they do get, they're the spotlight episodes they do get, sometimes a bit lacking. Whole season? Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot of it just doesn't really click. Also, the special attack of the season, I timed it from start to finish. That special attack sequence, it's an entire 50 seconds, and like the special attacks are like Sailor Moon's big special attack of the season. It's always longer, but 50 seconds feels really excessive. It just feels like it drags on. Like the episodes where the other scouts get their special power-ups just kind of suck. How many seasons are there? There are 5 seasons. Like the A Fernanda. Only 5 isn't super popular. Well, because that's how that's based on like how many volumes of the manga that Naoko Takeuchi wrote. And I mean, yeah, it was popular, but I mean, it was just shows. Back in the day, shows ended. You know, it's not like today where like if a show's popular, it'll unless it's on Netflix, it'll just keep going and going and going forever and never end. Uh, Back in the day, shows, even popular ones, would come to an end. How many total Sailor Moons are there? You mean like didn't Pokemon go on forever though? Kinda, yeah. True, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, like I said, Takuchi wrote so much. You know, like she wrote so many volumes of the manga. So once the anime reached the end of the manga, it ended. The continuing animation would be so much harder than anything acted by people. Yes and no. Because I mean, like with live action, people age out. You know, people eventually, you know, yeah. There's a point where like, okay, these people are getting a little bit too old for to continue this. So I mean, it varies. Sailor Goon, absolutely. Cosplays. Yeah, I enjoy seeing a good cosplay. Not something I have any interest in doing myself, but you know, I enjoy seeing a good cosplay. Kill to see me Sailor Moon? No. I don't want to have blonde hair. I don't want to wear blonde hair. Anyway, if I were to ever cosplay as one of the Sailor Scouts, Sailor Guardians, probably be Pluto. Her hairstyle is most iconic. I mean, it absolutely is, but yeah, I do feel like if I ever were to cosplay one of the Sailor Guardians, it would probably be Pluto. Or possibly Saturn. Which X-Men would you cosplay? I mean, knowing me, Cyclops. Cyclops would probably be the X-Man I'd be most likely to cosplay. It'd have to be Cyclops. Sailor Moon was made today. Do you think they'd axe Pluto because it isn't a planet? No. I guess the moon is also not a planet. I think they'd keep Pluto. Kitty Pryde or Rogue. Kitty is probably my favorite. I like Rogue well enough, but she's not one of my favorites. Kitty Pryde is probably my favorite of the X-Men, but followed very closely by Cyclops. I love Cyclops. And the fact that I love Cyclops so much probably says a lot about me. Like I feel like the people whose favorite X-Men is Cyclops. Why do you love Cyclops? He tries. It's like he's not the cool one. He's just, hey Jordan. He has trouble with. He does have problems with emotions. Emotions do not come naturally to him. Um, there's a very good chance that he's probably autistic. Do you hear me smoke inside? I think so. Yeah. Like a lot of people have read Cyclops as autistic. Um, yeah, he does have trouble with emotions. And like, oh, did you already get the box, Jordan? Did it already arrive? I didn't think it would get there that fast. Nice. For the record, that tobacco smoke, that's because my mom smokes. Which MLP would you be? I don't know that I'd be any of them. Now she has to wash it because they can't keep any smell. Yeah, like I don't know that I'm really that similar to any of the ponies. Sweet and sour sauce. It would not smell like sweet and sour sauce, no. Can't wash it, it's flake leather all over the floor. Yeah. I did tell you that it was I did say that it was flaking. Like very flaking. But yeah, I mean like it's like, you know, how many years did it smell it did it was it at my mom's place while she smoked? I'm glad you appreciate it, Jordan. Which Cheaply character would you be? Mm, I'm gonna go with that one suit. I'm gonna go with those suit sprites who didn't want to work. Getting a fancy hanger. Wrap yourself in it while you sleep tonight. From Spirited Away. I would not recommend in the box forever. Yeah, I'd probably recommend in the box forever just because it you know the flake because it does flake. It is very flaky. The flaking is the issue. Yeah. Hey, Julia. And there's a reason I replaced it in the first place. Hey, Izzy. Floodlight. It took 6, 7 months. Indeed. Yeah, about 7 months, yeah. Hey, Paul. Can make that. Yeah, no worries, Paul. We continued the trivia without you. So yeah, I will be glad when I finish the 4th season of Sailor Moon and move on to the 5th. I don't remember much about the 5th season. Like, I know what it was about, but I don't really remember it very well. But I'm pretty sure it's a season that I'm pretty sure a lot of people did enjoy the 5th season. So took 1 week to get here. Yeah, once I mailed it, yeah, only a week. But getting it down there, yeah. Because I'm lazy. You have to remember how lazy I am, okay? One woman's trash yep. I do still think that it probably belonged in the trash, frankly. But it certainly does, yeah. I mean, it is very much trash at this point. Like, yeah, it's in terrible condition. And like I should have replaced it long time ago. So the company never sending your shirts. Meant to pay for shipping. Reached out 2 more times, nothing. Weird. I mean, it happens. The fact that they're like not communicating, that's shitty of them. You know, like delays in shipping, it happens. You know, it sucks, but it's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, the fact that they're sort of not communicating with you is shitty of them. This game probably is just a shitty company, shitty customer service. I guess. Call a bank report instead of like. Yeah, if you're not able to get the refund from them, then yeah, maybe that might be what you need to do. See if your bank can reverse the charges. You even added the owner to the email. I'll make capital longer. Yeah, I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Just be like, hey, I ordered something from these people. It never shipped, and they're not responding. Contact the creditor with this credit. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks that it's like a Better Business Bureau. Not charge you anything else. Yeah, it's definitely a shame that they've basically ripped you off. You're doing all the personality stuff with. I bought one. Just getting through this sometimes before I go bank. Oh yeah, I would never pay for one of those things. Like, yeah, paying for one of those like personality test results? No, fuck that. Ripped us off. I mean, mostly you, Uncle Buck. You were the one who paid for the things. You were the one who paid for the shit. Bought some skin cream. They started charging me for sexual enhancement drugs. But what is 99 cents? Then I said charged $25 after 30 days, and there was no way to cancel your subscription. But then they said they would stop charging me. I mean, even 99 cents for one of those, like, it's all bull. Those personality, they're bullshit anyway. Those personality tests are bullshit anyway. There's something you do to kill time on the internet. What was that one? Oh, what was that site back in the day that was full of personality tests? Might have been SparkNotes that I'm thinking of. This is like, what the hell is this? No, this is before BuzzFeed. I'm thinking like pre-BuzzFeed. I think it might have been SparkNotes. Used to have like a lot of personality test shit on there. If I didn't have a need to know bullshit, then I wouldn't be in that mess. I'm pretty sure it was SparkNotes that I'm thinking of. Which, in addition to being like a Cliff Notes knockoff, their site had a lot of personality quiz things. Hey, Mike. Honesty on your opinions. Yep. I'll admit, I used to spend a fair bit of time doing the SparkNote personality quizzes. The Spark. Yeah, something like that. We had this discussion the day we were doing the quizzes. Told my husband after the fourth charge, then finally called the bank this week. I liked Quizilla. I don't think I ever did Quizilla that I can remember. Hey, Isa. What were some other sites that I used to spend a lot of time? I remember when I first discovered Snopes. Man, did I ever like. I just read like everything on that Snopes had. This would have been early 2000s that I found it. I think it might have. It was before I first moved to English and Tell, so it was like pre 2005. Hey, Clockwork Pineapple. Hey, boobies. Probably would have been like 2003 or something like that I found Snopes and just everything. Just read everything on there at that time. And used to go back on Snopes and forever. Nice t-shirt. Thanks. Uncle Buck sent it to me a few months ago. It's a Spirited Away t-shirt. Hi, Trailer. I never really spent time on the Onion. No, I never really went to the Onion. Did he what, the Onion? Yeah, I wasn't going to say, but yes, did I goon the Onion? Yeah. Take your daughter to War Day, crack my shit up. And he was pretty funny. I thought I stick it out there because I do come across it. Yeah. Rangoon. I'm not big on seafood, so no. These Rangoons are just as delicious, but with their crab. Yeah, I don't know that I'd want Rangoon. I feel like I probably wouldn't. Like it probably wouldn't be for me. Not a gooner for them, indeed. Sweet and sour chicken. Maybe. Not sure I've ever had. Come to think it, I'm not sure if I've ever actually had sweet and sour chicken. Cream cheese and a crispy pretzel. Only very specific places where I like cream cheese. Yeah, like there's like yeah, in general, I don't particularly like cream cheese. I like spring rolls, but not egg rolls. There, I suppose. On a bagel. I don't eat bagels. There might actually be nowhere that I like cream cheese, come to think of it. Duck sauce? Rabbit sauce. Not in uniforms. Nope. Cheesecake? I don't eat cheesecake. I eat carrot cake. Does cream cheese go on carrot cake? Cream cheese frosting carrot cakes? Yeah. It's about the only place that I like cream cheese. Get another way? Probably. Can't taste it in that because of the sugar. Indeed. What I like is sugar. I like sugary frosting. Sugar, sugar. Carrot souffle. Don't think I've ever had it. Don't think I'd want to try it. Block up cream cheese and snack on it instead of cheddar. Pass. So just my whole chat gonna sing along to that now. Fair enough. It's what I get. It's what I get for referencing it. It's a jam. Jam does have sugar. Pretty sure, right? Jam has sugar, right? Rosanna's like, is it jam that has sugar, or am I mixing it up with jelly? I can never remember the difference between jam and jelly. I have no idea what the difference is between the two. Both have sugar? Well, there you go. All I know is my mom used to make jam. And it was good. Eat that shit with a fucking spoon right out of the jar. There are preserves too. Jelly is smooth and jam has chunks of fruit. So jam is better. Jelly has no seeds. Jam has seeds. Both have sugar. One has real fruit. Jelly is made from fruit juice, resulting in a smooth, clear spread, while jam is made from crushed or chopped fruit, giving it a thicker, chunkier texture. Jam is better. Jammy, honestly, jam, just eat that shit with a goddamn spoon. Jelly is fruit juice, a smoother spread, and jam is real fruit, making it a chunky texture. Preserves are your favorite, and jam? Apple jelly is weird. You love apple butter? Apple butter is good. Preserves contain the largest fruit pieces, so they're my favorite. Fair enough. Going to be 92 on Friday. Ugh. Heat. Let me check the weather. Probably. I think it is actually. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be 33, which brutal. And hey, just in time for me to do my groceries. Ooh, 33 degrees when I'm doing my groceries. Woo! 28 Friday, 30 Saturday, 29 Sunday, 31 Monday, 28 Tuesday. So yeah, we're getting the heat. Those are the highs. Yeah, fall will be nice. Two filters on my new air conditioner. They're full after 1 week. Get them out of the backyard. No, don't. Don't do it. It's hot out. You should wait until it's cooler or something. Not that it's going to get cooler anytime soon. But okay, Killface. More of Date Everything tomorrow, so hope to see you for Date Everything at least. Crazy ass kid went to Great America today. I don't actually know what Great America is. Six Flags? Ah, okay. Yeah, it is a bit hot to be going to amusement park. Hey, Tanya. Then again, I haven't been to an amusement park since I was a teenager. I stopped enjoying them a long, long time ago. Like roller coasters, it's been 10 years since the last one. Yeah, I was never big on roller coasters. I was never, they were never my thing. I'm a scaredy cat. I get motion sick. He's 4'6". That teaser telling her you must be this tall to ride this ride. Yeah, I don't like thrills. I don't like thrills. I don't like a lot of motion. Love the food. Yeah, good old cotton candy. I don't like waiting in lines. That also sucks. Speed pass. Elephant ears. Never even heard of elephant ears. Those anything like beaver tails or anything like that? He's such a last time I went and spent the whole time in the medical pavilion. It's the way to go. Feels to me like that's the way to go. Elephant ears fried down. Also a plant, but not the same thing. Ah. Yeah, that's another reason not to go to a theme park. Too hot. Too many people as well. It's not my kind of thing. You went to the Pride Walk? I did, and so I never do the fair again. Heat exhaustion. Yeah. And I didn't like the heat. And I tended to stay some bit off from most of the people. I would like more than the heat index will be 107. Ugh, armpit. So you're peeking the line that had metal railings wrapping around till you get to the ride. Have to crawl under them and get driving the golf cart to the pavilion. Yeah, that wouldn't be. That would not be fun to experience or to watch, frankly. That wouldn't have been pleasant for anyone around. I was staying in the water. I'll be staying inside in front of my fan. Went to San Francisco Pride. Get back, and it was so much fun. Took my son. I mean, if you don't mind groups of people, then it wouldn't. If you don't mind groups of people, then it wouldn't be bad. But be too many people for me. They didn't come back for me till they wanted to leave. I was gonna go out looking for them, just walking around the whole time. Honestly, Vanna, that sounds like my kind of. No, I wasn't gonna go out looking for them, just walking around. Honestly, Uncle Buck, that sounds like my kind of. That sounds like the kind of amusement park experience that I would go for. Just sit in just sit in an air conditioned room all day. Yes, please, and thank you. Gatorade. Like, just have someone bring me some cotton candy at some point as well. Yeah, just get some cotton. Yeah, if somebody can just bring me a thing of cotton candy at some point. No way I could eat that day. I mean, cotton candy isn't really food, though. Cotton candy is just sugar and air. Stomach can't handle the ride to the fairs either. I can get a little sick mowing my yard. Mowing the lawn always made me feel shitty, but that was just because the heat, I think. Although the vibrations from the lawnmower probably didn't help either. Stomach is screwed up when you have heat exhaustion. I know. I've been there. Treat time. Treats. Kitties. Treat time. Treat, 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 treat. Treat time, kitties. Anyway, on a wildly different topic, I have an idea for something to do on either Friday or Saturday. Realize that I've got a bunch of old Polaroid pictures in my bag, so I can show off a bunch of my old. So I can show off some Polaroid pictures. Ever go back dumpster diving? No. So get it. Treats. Give me a tea. Give me a Reets. Treats. These pictures you took with your phone? Yes. Yeah, they're pictures I took with my own Polaroid camera back way back in the day. Hey, Morticia. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. So yeah, either Friday or Saturday, I'll be able to show more old pictures, but these ones will be ones that I took. So you can all look forward to that. Same old, same old. looking through old pictures. Yeah, not something that I actually particularly care about, but it's good content. Exactly, Uncle Buck. Yeah, like I said, it's good content. I don't really care about the old pictures, but it's good content. That's Mom's head here. No, no, that might not have been a bad idea. Oh well. I'll just continue on with entirely too long hair. Good call. Yeah. Exactly. Just keep my hair long. It's the way to go. See a wild beard here? Yeah, I think there's a couple. Hopefully that a little bit better, I think. Hey, Moody. Cut off 8 inches recently. Still on, but not hitting my lap now. I think that's the one. I think that's the one that was standing out. I think that's better. I know normally, like, yeah, even just like cut it, but braid that bad boy. What, my hair? Meh. Probably trim right there, actually. Ah, whatever. I don't know how to. I don't know how to braid hair. Yeah, this chair. I actually need to replace it. I need to get a new chair soon. It's one of the seats worn down a lot. Like the fabric is wearing off and everything. Look younger if you cut it. Meh. Do I care about looking younger? Not really. Let's shop for a chair with you. Nah, what I'll probably do at some point, basically, when this chair is just no longer usable, what I'll probably end up doing is just walk down to Staples. Pick it up at Staples. Haircut? Boo, no. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Yep. Yep, I'm just easily distracted. I don't know. I like having other things to do. Things to look at. It's the ADHD, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the ADHD. Okay, ADHD, but make it cute. Yeah. All ADHD. Joyner Lucas is a good ADHD song. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not great at concentrating unless it's, unless I'm like super into something. You scrolling through it? Oh, absolutely. Of course I do. It doesn't exactly. Everyone scrolls on the toilet these days. Never bring phone in the bathroom. That's where I read my books. Fair enough. Taking it with me a time or 10. Yeah, I've never taken my viewers into the bathroom with me. Ever had a number two that made you bleed? Probably. I would think probably, yeah. mean, I don't remember them, but like I don't remember any poops that made me bleed, but probably. Also, hello, Jenna. What was your favorite number 2? I don't remember. I never remember my poops. I don't memorize my poops. Keto number 2s are memorable. Oh, bye, Moody. What would my dream number 2 be? It's not really something I dream about. Yeah, it's not something that corn is memorable. Yeah, I can't say that. I don't know. I don't spend that much time thinking about poop. I don't know if that makes me weird. Like, I don't know if I'm the weird one for not spending much time thinking about my poop. But yeah, I just don't think I just don't spend a lot of time thinking about my poop. I think you're missing exactly. I do sometimes spend money thinking about getting more water. Hi, Benzie. Back in a moment. Just gonna get more water. While I'm up, I'm also gonna pee. Back in another minute. Water is good for constipation. Spend money, not time. Wait, who said spend money, not time? Who said what? I did? When did I say it? When did I say that? Hi, Lucas. I can assure you it wasn't me. No fucking way would I ever go to a goddamn summer camp. No goddamn way. Said spend money, not time. When you're going to go. What? What, like just now? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I shouldn't be, because this is a new camera. The lighting seems weird though. Like, I don't know. It feels like it's earlier. I felt like I was getting some flashes, but no, it is a new webcam. Brand new. Just got it 2 days ago. Can find the timestamp and post it after the stream. Flash. Yeah, it's like it. Yeah, I like it might be. I don't know if it's just my lights though, but it did feel like I was getting some flashes. Let me see. Yeah, it's looks to me like it's flashing as well. A lot of things left to do. Oh, tons. We've only unlocked half of the. We've only unlocked half the objects. Can't see flash. I was seeing some flashes earlier. And it is, yeah, it is kind of annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely getting flashing. That's weird. I don't know why. As I said, it's brand new. Bought it, I think, 2 days ago. Maybe it's the port. Like I said, like 2 days ago, I got it. So I didn't notice anything yesterday, but I wasn't looking too much at the screen as much yesterday. Because I was reading the trivia. Tim Tam! I miss my Tim Tam. Very slight, quick flushing. Yeah. No matter what, I do like this new camera better. I also like this new camera better because I don't need to fucking bang it in order to get it to work. App Tim Tim. I'm a good girl. You like banging things? Mostly moms and dads, though. Having to slam my camera on the desk every time is annoying, you know? You have to bang me to get you to work. I mean, as a guy, uh, yeah, I tend to work less after banging. I'm kidding. Weirdly enough, um, I actually find that like I I never got sleepy after sex. Like, I know there's the stereotype about, dudes, nutting and then immediately rolling over and going to sleep. I never get particularly tired after sex, though. Someone wasn't doing it right. Probably me. Do it late at night. I mean, it varied. What time? The time that I did it varied. Yeah, I don't know. That was an audio glitch. Anyone else getting an audio glitch? Is it glitching for anyone else, or is it just Uncle Buck for now? Hopefully, it's just Buck for now. Where are the pics? I've got some pictures in my bag. I've got some Polaroids. I'll show them either Friday or Saturday. We'll see. Seems fine. Good to know. You hear me fine? Okay. Good to know, good to know, good to know. So it's just better have to go. All right. Glad for that. Glad it was just a minor YouTube glitch. Not anything more serious. Or like just glitch on one end, on her end. Because if it was on my end, that would have just been the stream over. I wouldn't have been restarting. Anywho's. So that again today, the stream stops, and I have to go out and come back in. Honestly, may still be better than ads. That might actually still be less annoying than ads. Ads do suck. You get the ad to oh, well that sucks then. I was thinking it was a way that allowed you to sort of skip out on the ads. Because ads do get annoying. This wasn't that bad. 5 second. Yeah, 5 seconds, and then there's 6 seconds, and then you can usually skip. Unless it's one of those ones that goes like 15 seconds and you can't skip. Those ones suck. Not just your stream, happens on other streams too. Could be on my internet, but it's not over. You know, I'm sitting here complaining about, you know, those stupid, darn ads, having to sit through a 15-second ad. Feeling kind of spoiled. Because, like, time was, you'd have multiple 4-minute commercial breaks. Yeah, every 10 minutes in a TV show, yeah. Like a 30-minute TV show had 8 minutes of commercials. Yeah, it's actually a 30-minute TV show is actually 22 minutes because of the commercials. And here I am complaining about freaking 15-second ad. It's very spoiled of me. Hi, Gorp. So, yeah. I do feel like I should be back home. Kinda, yeah. A little bit. They made us that way, right? Back in the day here, they had half-hour commercials, TV shows that added product placement in the show, and the actors would talk about that product. Yep. Yeah, that was very much a thing back in the day as well, yeah. Infomercials. I even like just, yeah, blatant product placement, which could get hilarious. I mean, product placement is still a thing. Product placement is still a thing in like it's. For example, anytime you're watching, no, it's Spirited Away. Love Lucy did it a lot. Anytime you're watching like CSI or Law and Order or any like sort of police procedural, anytime you're watching like a police procedural, if a character uses a non-Apple phone, they're guilty. Like there's a lot of product placement, like Apple product placement on those shows. So everyone uses everyone uses iPhones, iPads, Macs. Everyone uses Apple products, but they don't. But Apple doesn't want to be associated with criminals, so the bad guy never uses Apple products. It's true. If a character uses a non-Apple phone, they are the bad guy. Because all the heroes are using Apple products. All the heroes are using iPhones. So the guy using a non-iPhone, Nickelodeon has their own tech brands for shows. You had an Android right now crying. Yep, we Android users are criminals, according to CSI, Law and Order, whatever. Paraphone, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's. I feel like that happens a lot more often with kids shows. These days, especially. I don't even want to say these days, but ever since they started cracking down on what do you call it? On advertising in kids shows. Yeah, it became a lot more common for them to have sort of satirical, like brand name X or like parody brand names. Hey, Killface. Back just a few minutes before I leave. Because yeah, I believe it. Like I think I think that does have to do with, or at least I suspect a big part of the reason for it is down to advertising and kids programming being very heavily restricted. I don't know if that paid for X feature product or if they get paid. Usually they get paid. Like usually it'll be something where for example, you'll see like prominent examples like characters driving a specific brand of car. I think the Red Bull pays people to just drink Red Bull on college campuses yet. Or a very prominent example. I believe the Transformers movies were a big example. I don't remember which car company, but one car company had product placement in a lot of Transformers movies. So you'd see their logo like very blatantly. Like you'd see like the front of the car and like you'd see their emblem on the cars very prominently. And that car company was paying for that. Apple sort of pays, Law and Order and those shows to have the characters use Apple products. So product placement is the company being advertised is paying for that. And yeah, that was that card advertisement episodes a few times. Getting pitched a Honda Fiesta or whatever. What if you don't want their filthy blood money or a contract and just show it anyway? I'm not sure what happens with that. Like, I'm genuinely not sure what would happen if, you might still need to get permission. I think you would still need to get permission to use the company, the product likeness. Because I remember E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Reasonable folks at Corporation will respond kindly. Never drink Red Bull because everyone has said, saw drink it, never got any wings. Right? Total false advertising. But yeah, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Steven Spielberg had initially gone to M&M's. To Mars. He was initially going to use M&M's in that movie. And Mars turned him down. So then he went to Reese's and said, hey, can I use Reese's Pieces? And Reese's was like, yeah, sure. Red Bull is bullshit. It honestly kind of seems it. Honestly, it doesn't seem like something I don't want to drink. Red Bull tastes so bad. I can believe that. I watch E.T. Huh. Using M&M's to get to Mars. No. What I was saying is because M&M's is Mars. I believe Mars. Or is it Nestle? Is M&M's a Mars product or a Nestle product? I don't remember. But the parent company. I believe Mars. I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, they reject that proposal? I'm not stupid for anything. I'm not sure. I don't remember the reasoning. I don't remember why they turned it down. Monster smells like nail polish remover. Yeah, so I am pretty sure that in order to use a product likeness, you do need permission from that company. Though maybe not. Pepsi used to be and everything. Though maybe not. There might. I think there are also exceptions to that. Pepsi. Yeah. I think there's also. I think there are also exceptions to it. But I'm not a contract lawyer. I'm not a copyright lawyer, so I don't really know. Your trademark lawyer, or whatever it would be. Did I hear it? No. No, it's just the lighting, I think. The lighting mixed with it being clean. Because I did shower. Yeah, since there's like very strict rules regarding advertising and kids programming, it means that most kids shows do just use sort of fake brands. That said, they may still reference particularly famous brands. Like somebody might still mention like Gucci, for example. You know, somebody might talk about wanting like a Gucci bag without it really being considered product placement, just because it's. So yeah, I mean, it gets complicated. I think because kids are not getting Gucci bags. You know, any kid who can afford a Gucci bag. So cool. Drink plenty of water when you go tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a shitty walk to and from the grocery store. Here, red purple. No, it is just the lighting, Morticia. And yes, I am gonna get going now. Gonna go now. See you tomorrow for more where we will finally sleep with our bed. We will finally have sex with our bed. And good night, everybody.